Well, today we've got a couple of auction specials. $5, you know, just couldn't resist. They're both Homelites. Got to be about the same era, I would say, for both of them, judging by the paint. Looks like they're both two-strokes, which is just how I like them. I don't know how loud they'll be. Looks like they've got a pretty significant muffler. So, but at least they'll be smoky. It says mix 16 parts to 1. So yeah, that'll make some haze. So first up we've got this the generator we're going to try and see if we can get going. Now it doesn't even say anywhere on here that it's a two-stroke, but I'm assuming it is. Maybe the original tank's gone. This one's a little bit chewed up, but it actually looks pretty decent inside. Not a whole lot of rust. Maybe the oil in there's kind of kept it clean. The recoil doesn't exactly work, but motor does seem to at least move, so that's encouraging. Alright, it's even got an air cleaner. Well, that's good. Maybe this thing has a fighting chance of getting back into operation. It's got a little tillotson on there. Ought to be able to take that apart and clean things up. See if it needs a new diaphragm or not. I like how the choke control just basically turns that lever there. Boy, you gotta just kind of wing it to line it up. $1,800 watts. What a powerhouse. And it's all suspended on these little spring isolators, so I can just keep on rocking. These don't seem like they want to come out. Just need a thin wall socket. So it looks like something's not exactly working 100% right in here. Almost looks like that's going opposite of the way it should be. Huh. So it looks like somebody's been in here before. We've got a Taiwan starter hub here. It looks kind of new. Somebody's been in here working this over. So maybe that's the reason why this thing hit the auction block. So this is one of those recoils that has the spring assisted auto disassembly process. Well, I was concentrating so hard on trying to put this thing back together, I didn't film it, but I just flipped that arm over in there to try and do it the opposite way. So now these pawls sit in there flat when it's at idle. When you pull it, now they extend out. Let's see if that works. Well, not exactly. Well, sort of. It wants to. So before we even check anything else, we're just spending all this time cutting grooves in here. Well, it worked one time. Alright, so plan B. Actually rolls over pretty decent. Oh yeah. Plug's not terrible. It's actually oily, not rusty. We'll throw some WD in there and see if we got any spark. Tilt it up so it just doesn't all come out the exhaust. The sun is encroaching on my workspace. Spark plug boot needs a little bit of reshaping. Okay, maybe a lot of reshaping. That'll work. Thing's got spark. Well, even though we got spark, still going to pull this tank, probably replace the fuel line and tear apart the carb, check things over real quick. Yeah, I'm guessing these hose clamps aren't exactly factory. Huh. Well, that's certainly an interesting setup. Piece of soft fuel line going into a compression fitting. Alright, don't know what to say about that. I don't know, I mean, the tank fits in there pretty nice. Yeah, the color's off. I've never seen this before. Wow. Learn something new every day, I guess. Maybe they got a metal pickup down in there. There's something down there. I don't know what the heck that is. I guess I got a new dental pick. Well, there is a fuel tank pickup down in there. But it's like 3 inches off the bottom, so I guess we'll put a new piece of fuel line in. I really gotta file this one away in new methods of gas tank construction. And now we found out how they lost the dental pick in there the first time. Alright, ready to rock and roll. Well, moment of truth now. See how bad the carburetor is. Oh man, could it be? Gasket has come off in one piece. It's actually flexible. No holes. Well, none visible anyways. Oh man. If we get both these gaskets off in one piece, I might have to go buy a lottery ticket. Yeah. Bit of grunge down in the filter area, but not too bad. Gave it the quick spray and pray. It's great when machinery comes with its own tools. Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring this one out. There's no governor setup on this thing. You've got a throttle lever, basically runs the whole way wide open, or back on idle. That's it. I mean, there's sort of a hole there. It's got a cap on it though. It's a new one on me. I don't think you want to just let this thing run wide open, but I mean, unless there's something going on with the ignition to somehow regulate and govern the motor speed. I mean, even the throttle shaft has like a detent in it. It clicks open and stays there. That's crazy. Never seen anything like that. Gotta put this piece of fuel line back in here. It's very important for anti-rattle. If you don't think about that gap, no dirt's gonna come in there. Looks like we successfully converted this over to a wraparound pull start. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Not too much. Alright. That was almost too easy. Ooh. Maybe a little bit of throttle. Maybe a lot more throttle. A little more liquid gold. Choke it some more. Ugh. Well, I'm going to guess by the amount of gas that was coming out of the back of the carb, I don't think we need the choke anymore. So we put her wide open. See if it clears out or keeps flooding. Cleared it out a little bit. She wants to run. Well, the kill switch works. See if it fires back up. Self-regulated somehow. Well, let's get a test subject here. That'll work great in the campground. So I'll just put this in the pile of projects that I'll never get to actually fix this and make it work.